it a woo in the wild.
Hello, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, how are you? Happy Vlogmas Day 9. Okay, so I skipped a day, I missed 8, but technically speaking, I really couldn't upload a video if I didn't vlog anything because I was sleeping all day. I didn't wake up actually today until about 11:30. So I can tell my body needed the rest. Anyways, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I normally go on road trips and adventures across the country, and I like looking at different roadside attractions and in museums and all of that stuff. Anything that's a spectacle, I am down. As of lately, I have been working a job, working like a 9-to-5 type of a job, only it was more like, it was the night shift, so it wasn't really a 9-to-5. But anyways, and that's a long story, but needless to say, my health was taking a toll because I have multiple sclerosis. And I could tell that I had been going without really thinking about my health, which is usually not what I do. I'm very holistic. I'm very much listen to your body and don't ignore signs and stuff like that. And I addressed them very quickly. Needless to say, when you have to work, you have to work. I was at my limit. So I had to quit my job. That was just recently. Now, since quitting, all I've been doing is sleeping. I can't seem to really recover. I can't seem to get enough sleep, and I can't seem to recover as quickly as I was hoping I was going to recover. That being said, today's a new day. It's only about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I had plans for tonight to go check out Christmas lights, but Mother Nature had different plans of it raining. So I don't know if I'll be doing Christmas lights tonight. I think tonight would be a good night to do sugar cookies. Now, I was going to do sugar cookies in my last vlog, and obviously I had said I don't have all the ingredients. I still don't, because if I've been sleeping, I haven't been going to the grocery store. Silly Billy. I figured this would be a great time for you guys to see what kind of a MacGyver you can be in the kitchen, how you can find exceptions to the rules in the kitchen. Nothing is ever set in stone. Now, there's recipes that you should follow for specific things. I get that. But then again, there's also loopholes. There's always a loophole, and I can always find it. I'll definitely be showing you some awesome kitchen hacks. Like if you don't have a certain tool, how do you substitute that tool for another tool? I can show you that. Also with ingredients. I have only 3 ingredients I'm going to work with. I'm going to make sugar cookies. Well, 4 ingredients because I want to make icing for the sugar cookies. But in the meantime, I have to let my butter soften, because you have to let your butter soften so you can cream it with the sugar. I have the hiccups. So that's what my butter's doing right now, is softening. And while that's going on, I'm going to watch YouTube, maybe do a little gaming. Hear my cat in the background. Yeah, I want to break the chain 12 days, but I figured, hey, it's my first time doing Vlogmas. I'm allowed to miss at least a day, especially considering the fact. Oh, so now we wait? Oh, we wait. The Kool-Aid shouldn't be expired, but it kind of tastes like it. Okay. All right, so let's make sugar cookies. This is something that I do every single year, and this year I don't have all the ingredients. I could have went to the store and got all the ingredients, but I haven't been feeling well. So normally my recipe, 9 different items in it. Today's recipe is only gonna have 4. Let's see if we can do this. Just flour, sugar, and butter. That's it. No baking powders, no egg, no milk. Okay, we're gonna see how well this recipe is. I only have 1 cookie cutter, and I have no rolling pin. So I have a solution for that as well, but we'll tackle that problem head on when we get to it. Right now, my glove, I can't get it on. You might be thinking, why are you putting gloves on for your own cookies? Well, I'm gonna hand these cookies out to the homeless, so I feel like I should use proper food safety and use latex-free gloves. These are normally what I use for my soap making, so I know that they're allergy-free, and I do wash my hands, but even still, you should take into consideration other people's health. So, first, 1 stick of butter. Half a cup of butter is 1 stick. Next, we need some sugar, because you need to put the sugar and the butter together for a while. You need to butter the sugar, sugar the butter, cream the sugar, cream the butter. I don't know. I swear this is just Kool-Aid. 1/3 of a cup of sugar. Next, mix your butter and your sugar until it forms a ball. Don't eat it. I almost ate it. Don't eat it. Now, y'all might be wondering, why am I not preheating the oven? That's a good question, and that is because we gotta let this sit in the fridge until it has got the butter all nice and hardened up again. So, no need for us to preheat the oven until we've got our dough made up and in the fridge resting. Next, 1 cup of flour. So now, without any extra water or eggs, I have formed this into a nice looking dough that I'm going to put now into the fridge just to rest until the oven's preheated. So while our oven's preheating at 325, I figured I would get our cookie sheet lined with some tin foil. The most important thing to know about tin foil is which side of the tin foil to properly use. There's 2 distinct different sides. One side is shiny, the other side is dull. Which side do you think is the non-stick side? If you said the dull side, you're correct. So here's a fun tip. If you do not have a rolling pin, my favorite thing to use is a bottle of wine. Here I have a bottle of wine from California, Lodi, California. This was a local wine where I used to live at. Used to drive by the vineyard all the time. Now I'm using it as a rolling pin. Simply just wrap it up in saran wrap, and just like that, you have yourself a rolling pin. Works really nicely. It has a nice weight on it. Actually starting to prefer a bottle of wine over an actual rolling pin. Next, we're gonna flour our work surface with some powdered sugar. Help roll out the dough nicely. We're gonna be cutting the dough out with this cute little snowman, a cookie cutter that I had. I don't even know where this came from. I didn't even know I had a cookie cutter. But this is nice because if you don't have a cookie cutter, that's fine too. You can simply roll little balls out and make little tiny sugar cookies or big sugar cookies. It doesn't really matter. But you don't have to cut them out with the cookie cutters. It's your choice. Now, the cookie dough did not spend too much time in the fridge. Cool, but not that bad. So, now I'm going to start rolling it out. Okay, upon assessing the dough, this cookie cutter is a lot bigger than I made dough for, but this is a new recipe, so that's okay. Next time I know to double up. And I knew this was going to be a smaller recipe because of the amount of butter. That's okay, because like I said before, you don't have to cut them into designs or nothing. You can actually just make cookies, little baby sugar cookies, or make big cookies. Up to you. Okay, cookies are done. I mean, they're not done baking yet, but they're done being molded and shaped. So I ended up just going with the roll and press method because I figured, well, I didn't have any cookie cutters. And you don't have to have cookie cutters this time of year. It is fine if you just do a little rustic cookie like I did. It'll be fine. A cookie's a cookie. Really think someone's gonna go, oh my god, I can't eat this cookie, it's really ugly. Oh, so don't worry about it. Make cookies. You're dope pretty. Hello. Okay, so I'm gonna close out the vlog. Cookies were really good for just being 3 ingredients because I added the frosting or the sugared powder frosting, which is just sugared powder and water. So 4 ingredients if you include that. Really, really good. Super chewy, soft. So I figured this first batch was just a trial and error. We'll see, I figured I'd see how they would turn out. If they turned out good, I'll make another batch. And that batch I'm gonna go around and hand them out to the homeless people with a bottle of water and just, do that for the holidays because, again, I am right now currently alone here. So happy Vlogmas Day 9, everybody. Besides missing one day, I keep this train rolling. Got plans tomorrow again, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.